Hello, and welcome back to TED Talks Truth and Reality about why the actual answer to the problem is the real problem. Every lost soul's way of seeing and entertaining the physical phenomenon outside the windows to their mind becomes their personal, individual, unique belief system, totally and completely different from any other person now and forever, unless self-enlightenment enters their mind and heart in order to reveal the truth and reality of the actual universe they live within. We, the people, will remain infected and contaminated by the disease of selfism, and will keep repeating the same old mistakes if enlightenment doesn't enter our minds and our hearts. Let me demonstrate and illustrate this point of view by asking you, what do you see? You will say that I see a white piece of paper or white card, and I believe that to be so. And that will become your belief system, and you will argue and you will fight and disagree with anyone that doesn't see your point of view of what you're looking at. However, from my point of view and from other people's point of view, we see something different. We see a black piece of paper, and we will argue our point of view over and over again that you are wrong and we are right, when we're really looking at the same thing but from different angles. Well, this is what happens in life to each and every one of us. No two people will ever see eye to eye on any physical data or observed physical phenomenon. This is just impossible, as I tried to explain earlier. Agreement must be built on hope and faith. Personal action or individual decision must take place in the spiritual realm of our mutual interactions in order for mutual agreement to ever take place. Arguments and even wars have been started because of conflicting views of different views on reality, when in all essence and in all actuality they are simply differing personal mental views of their unique physical reality. Each person and each entity sees things from their collective point of view. Case in point, take any known conflict going on in the world and in your life, anywhere today, between Russia versus United States, conflicting worldviews, Muslims versus the infidels, conflicting views of God, Democrats versus Republicans, differing political views, gay society versus non-gay society, different points of view, pro-abortionist versus pro-life, black culture versus white culture, parents versus children, environmentalists versus free enterprise, and on and on and on, almost into infinity if you really understand the point I'm trying to make. This separation into pockets of me realities will continue to get wider and deeper and more complex and actually more numerous by the growth of the internet, where any crackpot or nut job with a computer can put out into space and into time their personal idea, no matter how flawed, into the mind of anyone without the self-awareness to resist evil in its many forms, or without the understanding and knowledge of the essence of what we are about to uncover during our journey together into your self-enlightenment. If you do not choose to do the right thing, you will fall victim to any evil hiding in the words and pictures of all others outside your mind. Therefore, the actual answer to the problem is the real problem. To solve this conflict, we, the people, must collectively wake up and self-discover this self-truth inside each of our souls. If not, reality will become more influenced and distorted by evil thinkers and evil doers, and as the social media further clouds truth from reality. The fate and future of mankind will be shaped and influenced by the internet. Therefore, spiritual truth must become the cornerstone and foundation of this powerful force for good or for potential evil, as is every second in our daily lives. Many outlets in the mainstream media business, who traditionally were dependable sources of pointing out good and evil, right from wrong, have been bitten by the bug of selfism and have chosen sides with the liberal progressive ideas of mortal ideology. Every individual working for and in the news media industry must, above all people, be open, honest, and transparent to themselves before they can ever be likewise to all the people. If we lie and deceive ourselves, it is easier to justify lying and deceiving others. Selfism in its purest form. Currently, all conflicting and debating entities refuse to recognize or even acknowledge that they may be wrong. Remember, human nature can be programmed to believe the dominating influences encountered in the course of their lives. Selfism is a silent disease that quietly and unconsciously spreads throughout a closed-minded society. Selfism stealthily keeps all too many people locked up in their collective self-interest prisons, where wrong ideals and faulty beliefs dominate and gradually brainwashes the individual mind. No one wants to admit they have done wrong or even could be wrong. However, until individuals can forgive themselves for all past transgressions and move forward being a better person, they will keep repeating the same old mistakes of the past. As I tried to point out in previous sessions, we the people are addicted to our ingrained conditioned beliefs. We are inherently self-centric and innately selfish, especially when we stay attached to old ideas and old beliefs poured and programmed into our brain mind from past ideas and previous opinions developed from other mortal men and women who were simply expressing their natural, biased, personal, physical view of the outside world as they uniquely saw it or see it now. Consequently, every thought or idea we believe could be wrong since the very beginning of conscious time. Good, enlightening concept to end today's Truth Talks. Think long and hard about what we have covered so far. More light will slowly become self-evident as we flow along together. Remember, others are beginning to see and feel the simple truth of our actual mutual reality. And together, let's try to start a love wave and begin to put out into the world vibrations of good and just and respect ideas and concepts. Today is my birthday, and you would be doing me a great favor and giving me the best birthday present in my life if you just slow down and love yourself, your others in your life, and you will be happy, I guarantee that. Until we meet again, Godspeed.